I think this is better. It's been a minute, guys. I'm done with my dinner. I said, let me talk to you guys before I head on. I've been bathing with my mouth all day long. This is how you eat in Africa, with your hand. How everybody sit around the table, around the dish, and eat it. So, if I tell you what I ate this evening, you'll be amazed. I ate a lot. I had a big pot of. I've not had that kind of appetite. I've been eating, but not heavy meal. But this evening is like I've eaten beyond. I was supposed to eat this early, late morning, early on in the afternoon, and I didn't get a chance to get to it. I cooked to eat, and my son don't eat yam, but I called him, and fortunately, he ate it. I was so happy to see him eat it. Yo, I'm going to cook this and eat, and I don't feel hungry anymore. So let me leave it and cook it later. So that means I will eat it for dinner. And whilst it's cooking, I had two plantains that are spoiling. They are very ripe, overripe. So I'm like, why keep it? So I was, instead of trashing it, I fried it, and it turned out so good. That's the type of plantain you use for kaklo, what we call kaklo in Ghana, or kelewele. They do the spices, and then they dump the sliced or cut plantain, ripe plantain in it, and then they fry it, and kelewele. It's like evening snack. You get so nice with peanuts. I don't like it with peanut. I like it plain kelewele. So I had it with. So you can have it the kaklo, the kelewele, or you can have it the fried plantain or the fried kaklo with beans stew. And I have beans, so I fed a little bit, very little bit of the beans with that and ate that. Then I came over to eat the yam too. So I've been a little greedy on the meal side this evening, but it's going to compensate for all the. Hi. Average. How are you doing, Average? Also, your accent is top notch. Oh, thank you. Bon appetit. Oh, thank you. Bon. Merci. I don't know much French, but hey. So it was delicious. Like I ate this, and the rice, the yam is so good. It's what we call puna in Ghana. Very good one. Yeah, very good one. So yeah, John, I want us to talk. You see the picture I have there. Thank you so much about my accent. Um, that lady, the slim one, she's called Rose Miller. And Rose, hi. I can't pronounce I don't know what you are writing. I speak English, so if you write something in English, I can read it for you. I can mention your name and read it for you. So, Rose Miller is a person that, thank you so much for the like. Don't forget to subscribe too. Do you eat with your hands? My God, that is when diversity comes in. You need to appreciate people's cultures. Okay, I'm eating with my right hand. Don't let us go there. Everybody's culture is so important. Develop tolerance and a sense of cultural diversity. Okay, in Africa, it brings it's a communal thing whereby you sit down with your family, you eat with your hand. Who implemented it? Who invented it? Do you know the chemicals that were involved in forming this? You don't know. This one, you use your hand sanitizer, your soap, your water, you wash it. It's more hygienic than that. Okay? So Understand that your culture is not perfect than anybody else's. And just like you come, oh God, that is the same way there'll be something in your culture that someone else also be like, ew. So don't do that. Appreciate people for who they are. Whatever people are doing is not offending you in any way. It's not taking food out of your table. It's not denying you access to paying your bills. Don't disrespect people's culture. Okay? Don't disrespect people. Do you backflip? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay? I'm done eating. I'm going to wash my hands. I will do that when I finish talking to you. So you see, in marriage, you have to appreciate each other. You have to appreciate what people bring to the table, what your partner brings to the table. What your partner brings to the table. So Rose Miller is somebody that had 2 kids with African American. Obviously, he said the African American guy don't take care of the kids. She's back in the dating scene. She found herself an a Caucasian male who was with her. Eventually, they got married. They had 2 beautiful sons in addition. So at the age of 29 right now, she is a mother of 4 boys. Every summer for the past 5 years, she said her kids, the 2 older kids, go out to spend the summer holidays with their paternal grandparents, while the father still don't make effort to have them, take care of them, that kind of thing. For the past 12 months, child support, thank God to the child support administration, they have implemented child support on him, whereby they are taking it from source. That's the only way he's taking care of his kids. There are a lot of men out there who would not take care of their kids. Once they leave you, that's it. They won't take care of their kids. They won't make any effort to see their kids, be involved in their kids. Raising kids doesn't only involve money. Physical, psychological, emotional support. The kids have a lot of needs that goes beyond financial support. So if you are paying $200, $300, $400 in child support, understand that sometimes that is not even enough compared to how much goes into childcare, how much goes into clothing, how much goes into how many hospitals admissions that the mother has to stay at the hospital while they take care of your child, and she probably gonna lose out on working. A lot goes into raising kids, just so you know. Where I'm from, you speak French, I speak Ghanaian languages, some Ghanaian languages, and I speak English. So if you speak English, Ronaldo, Messi, Ronaldo or Messi, that's what you speak. Oh, okay. I don't know. I am not French speaking and I don't understand much French. But Messi means thank you. So, oh, that's what I should say. Ronaldo or Messi. Okay. Thank you for the teaching. I like to learn. If there is any language I would love to learn, it's French or Spanish, Espanol. But I think more like French. I can't speak French. No, only English, only Anglais. So this lady, she said when she was pregnant also for 4 months, her husband wasn't working and stuff like that. So, excuse me, guys. It's contradictory when you come online and praise your husband, which is what everybody must do. Wives should praise their husbands and husbands should praise their wives. Show them appreciation, okay? That's the right thing to do. So she praised her husband publicly. So people perceives her praise of the husband like, oh, this is my Caucasian Messiah, my Caucasian Savior that came to save me. And they can't stand her for that. So she went through this phase where I always advise people that in the first 5 years of marriage, in the first 5 years of childbearing age in a marriage, it is the most challenging period in any marriage. It's the most challenging period in any marriage because all of a sudden you went from being involved with each other, being in the honeymoon phase, all the endorphins everywhere, to having a child or children who needs your immediate attention, who need you to be there, who need your active love, participation, being involved with them. Sometimes as a mother, You can't even go to the bathroom if you can't make sure your baby is safe, especially those babies that are crawling, that are beginning to crawl. You may need to suspend going to that bathroom until someone is around to watch the baby. You see, or you have to put them in a seat, some kind of safety, maybe crib, that kind of thing. That's how bad it is. That's how much of an help and support a woman of childbearing age in marriage needs. So you can imagine the single mothers. I think we are doing awesome. Are you Haitian? No, I'm not. Angel, I'm not Haitian. I am Ghanaian. I'm Ghanaian American. So this girl went through that phase after praising her husband. Everybody's and they perceive her as bashing African American men or black men, but mainly African American men. She came out publicly to argue with her husband on camera and said, "Don't act like I'm not the one doing it or everything in this house." And I'm like, "Don't act like I am." That's the thing. You see, women, we are meant to be taken care of. And the Bible said that we are the helpers of our husbands. We are the support systems of our husbands. So as a wife, ask yourself, if you have a man that pays all the bills, is that masculine man, the real man? You know who a real man is. If there is a marinate in that man's life, they are sick, they can't work, they lost their job, anything at all. Are you going to be comfortable paying the bills to an extent till they are able to pick it back up again without rubbing it in their faces? Ask yourself that. So why am I doing this video? I'm doing this video because she used a lot of I language. When I bought my house, in that interview, she used a lot of I language, and I'm like, let me come in. For a person that talks against men and their treatment of women and parental alienation, mental health, and their inability to hold wives down without disrespecting them, without cheating, without this, without that. I think also if a woman is also going astray, it's important for me to raise that awareness. Once you are married, it's called team. You are in a team. You are teammates. The success and the failure of the team depends on both of you. So if you bought a house whilst married to your husband, it is not you, it's not I, it is us, we. So we and I is the language that must be used in marriages. When I was married, I bought a house. The house my ex-husband lived in till today. It's a house I paid closing costs on. There was a time I bought a car for him. Of course, he was paying the car note, but I paid closing costs on it. But whenever he's making references to these things, my house, even my brother said, if I go to Ghana, what would I do with my house and my car and my house? So I started learning to sit up. You realize that you are in the marriage, but your 1 feet is outside. So you see, it's my ex-husband that was doing it. I didn't think that was appropriate. It didn't feel right. It didn't sound right, especially when I was the one that was paying those bills, towards those property acquisitions. How did I pay for the closing cost? I worked and saved money to go to DC and do the 1-year crash course for LPN, licensed practical nursing certification program. After passing the board, there's entrance exam, getting admitted, everything. I'm like, do I really want to be driving in this DC traffic? DC to this date is a place I don't want to drive to. All right. It's a place I don't want to be driving to. Be decent in the comment section, else you'll be suspended. It's a place I don't want to drive to. Even in my profession, jobs in DC pays more, but I just cannot drive in DC, so I don't even bother. I had my DC license twice. The first time I let it expire. Then I got it again for the second time. I still let it expire. So I'm here. I don't want to even bother. Yeah, so driving to DC is very difficult. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't we use the money to buy a house. You take it and go and do the LPN. But then I paid for him. He already did the CNA class. Go and do the LPN because he didn't want to do it. Oh, I want to get my documents first. I want to go to Ghana. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So if that's the case, I don't want the money to waste. Let's use it to buy a house. So that's how I went and called a realtor and a broker or whatever. They came to talk to us in the house. Next minute, they used the money as closing cost and we bought the house. Can you make me some Nigerian food? Sure. I'm not a Nigerian, I'm a Ghanaian. But we do oko soup. I even have some in the fridge. Nigerians have a name. I don't know if it's ogbono soup or what, agbono soup, I don't know. But we also do palm soup. Nigerians also have a name for it. And palm soup. We call it palm soup. I can show you if you can tell me the name. That's my Ivan. What do you know about Ukraine? I don't want to talk about Ukraine. I don't want to talk about Ukraine. I hope it has meat in it, obviously. You know how Nigerians cook with different assorted meat? Crayfish, this fish, yeah. I have crab in it, I have salmon, I have goat meat, I have the cow skin, how do you call it? I have cow skin, everything is in it, it's in the fridge. But that's not what I had for dinner. I had something else for dinner. Yeah. Ukraine, what about Ukraine? You can tell me more about Ukraine, but I don't know anything about Ukraine. All right? I don't know anything about Ukraine. But you can tell us in the comment section. So, this girl was, of course, I support her because I understand where she is at. Psychologically, the drain. Summer is here, the kids are with her. She has 4 boys. She didn't have a break from any of them this summer. She has to pay. She was paying the mortgage and all the bills, and even the car notes. They went and got a Range Rover. They are paying car note on that one too. So pretty much she's paying with her content creation money. But guess what? She appears on the channel with her husband. So you see, the channel may be in your name. However, the minute he appears on it, those content that she did belongs to both of you. So if you're able to pay the bills at that time, it's by grace of God, and you should be grateful and keep encouraging him until he goes back to find a job and work. But to take the pain, which I understand, some of us don't want to do that. Some of us don't want to be taking care of men. It's just not part of our DNA, okay? We are meant to be supportive of our husbands. We are not meant to be the sole breadwinners. So I have paid attention that every time a woman is the sole breadwinner, it's not healthy. It's few women that don't mind doing that. But whilst a man does it and sees it as his responsibility, as soon as a woman is doing, it's a problem. It's a problem. So that's why, first of all, I would suggest that if you're in a marriage, don't think that your husband alone should be the one bringing in money. Have your own money too, even if your husband is comfortable making decent amount, paying the bills. Have money, have income coming in, because you never know tomorrow. You don't know when your husband wouldn't be able to, and what are you going to do? You understand? So the we language, we have to use we language. That car, she said, she bought me a car. I'm paying for the car note. I'm paying for my car note. Master, the car is for the family too. I bought the house. That's when I bought my house. No, you didn't buy your house. You both bought the house. Then she made several references to I, and that's why I said it's been a long time since I came here and had a chit chat with you guys. So let me come and point that out. When you're in a marriage, don't forget that it's a team effort. It's like a team. If one person is failing, you are failing. Whatever you have belongs to the other person. Whenever you have a partner that is envious and jealous of you, that is a red flag. It's going to set you up for failure. Narcissism to do that. A person that envies your success, you acquire a degree, they are envious of it. You want to go and achieve higher levels in life, they undermine and give you every reason why you shouldn't. Partners should push you to achieve, to get on board with you, because your success belongs to the family. Your success is for everybody, and you must work as a team to achieve that success together. And when God help you and you achieve something, it's not yours alone, it is ours. It's not mine, it's not ours, it's not mine, it's not I, it's we, it's us. I want to point that out for you. All right, I hope that helps, so that when you, if in case you are married, great. If you are not married, great. Just put that in your dictionary, that it is not a healthy thing to go into a relationship and you acquire things and you are using I. It, especially men, if you do that, that is why you have a lot of women these days in marriages where they are positioning themselves. They will have house, they won't tell the husband because they are scared, they feel threatened that the husband is it doesn't include them, in the as a team, doesn't see them as a team, does everything. I am the man, so I am doing this, so I am doing that. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. So when these women also are able to chance on money, they hide it. They find some piece of land and they build and be hiding it, so that they don't become displaced wives or displaced mothers with nowhere to go to stay. So let us all work together as a team for the success of the kids and the success of the family. When you acquire something in marriage, it's not I, it is we. All right, don't forget, the we language works perfectly if everybody is on board and nobody is being selfish and nobody is hiding things away from the other. But when you're a man and you are hiding, you are cheating, you don't respect the wife, then they start positioning themselves, they start advising themselves, they start finding and preparing herself. I don't trust all these things you're doing. It's his family, and you know how Africa is. Something happening, God forbid, the man's family say everything belongs to them, and then the kids will become the burden of the mother with nobody to support them. So some of the reasons why women are positioning themselves is what I've outlined: the lack of inclusion in marriages. And as they are also learning, they are also now becoming people that are selfish and mine, because you men taught them. You taught us how to possess, to identify what belongs to us, and. But if you respect your spouse, you include them on the team. Decisions is taken by both of you. You sit, you discuss it, you think of the pros and cons. What do you think? What do you think? You trash it in and out. Now you come up with a solid decision. If I say this, why do I say this? If you say this, why do you say this? What do you? So by the end of the day, you have a healthy discussion to discuss what will be most beneficial to everybody on the team. You get it? So I hope this helps, and I love you. I'll talk to you again soon. If you come across this video, don't forget to like it and share it and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. It's been a while, so I said, let me come and talk to you guys this evening. I'm glad I did. Don't forget to subscribe and like to support the channel. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video.